Good evening. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you have ever imagined. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Project to construct 131 units at Salman Town to start late this year, said Housing Minister. Bahrain offered condolences to India over landslide victims. New leave rules issued under Oman's labor law. Typhoon Doksuri battered Philippines, 1 dead, over 11,000 displaced. Heavy rain in India's capital raised new fears of flooding. News in detail. Project to construct 131 units at Salman Town to start late this year, Housing Minister said. Works on constructing 131 units at the Salman Town is expected to start late this year, said Housing and Urban Minister Amna bint Ahmed Al Rumahi. She announced that the ministry has already started the first steps of the project, which will be implemented in partnership with the private sector through the Government Land Development Rights Program. She pledged to step up work to implement the directives of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to expand the program. She revealed that the ministry is currently focusing on implementing 8 additional projects under the program, following the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister last month, in addition to building 280 other units in Khalifa Town. The minister made the statement as she inspected the location allocated to construct 131 units in Salman Town, in partnership with the private sector, in addition to the construction of residential apartment buildings. She noted the success of the first trial phase of the Government Land Development Rights Program, adding that 93% of the Suhail real estate project, which includes 132 units, have already been sold out in record time. The ministry is also coordinating with all relevant authorities to ensure the availability of the required building permits and all necessary basic infrastructure at the project sites, she said. National Cyber Security Center signs Memorandum of Understanding with Amazon Web Server. Deputy President for Cyber Operations at the National Cyber Security Center, Sheikh Abdullah bin Muhammad Al Khalifa, and Director Manager of Amazon Web, Engineer Naif Al Nasi, signed a Memorandum of Understanding on cyber security in cloud computing. The Memorandum of Understanding comes within the framework of cybersecurity coordination, in line with digital transformation in vital sectors in the Kingdom of Bahrain. On the sidelines of the signing, the center highlighted its services and initiatives related to cloud computing. Justice Ministry and Nasser AI Center discussed cooperation. Nawaf bin Muhammad Al Mawada, Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowments Minister, received here today Dr. Abdullah Al Naimi, CEO of the Nasser Artificial Intelligence Research and Development Center, Dr. Jasim Haji, the Executive Advisor to the Center. The meeting focused on areas of cooperation in the field of artificial intelligence applications. The two sides reviewed the Center's capabilities in providing solutions using artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms that contribute to increase the speed of productivity of tasks, automating processes and improving services. They also discussed aspects of joint cooperation in terms of training national competencies and developing their skills in modern qualitative disciplines in the fields of artificial intelligence, information technology, and data science and analysis. The minister commended the efforts and role of NASA Artificial Intelligence Research and Development Center in supporting digital transformation by using smart solutions aimed at developing procedures and ensuring ease of access to services. Bahrain offered condolences to India over landslide victims. The Kingdom of Bahrain has expressed its utmost sympathy and solidarity with the Republic of India over the victims of the landslide incident in the state of Maharashtra in central western India, which resulted in the death of a number of people and left many others missing. In a statement, the Foreign Affairs Ministry expressed its sincere condolences to the government and people of India, as well as to the families and relatives of the victims, wishing a speedy recovery to all the injured. Deputy Prime Minister inspected Al Fatah Highway underpass. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Deputy Prime Minister, paid an inspection visit to the partial opening of the underpass at the intersection of Al Fatah Highway with Awal and Bani Utsba Avenues. While bin Nasser Al Mubarak, Minister of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, Ibrahim Hassan Ali Al Hawaj, Works Minister, and Sultan bin Abdurrahman Al Murshid, CEO of Saudi Fund for Development, were present. The development project is considered an essential part of developing the vital highway, which is funded within the Gulf Development Program by the SFD at a total cost of about BD 35 million. The Deputy Premier praised the efforts of the Works Ministry in developing Bahrain's infrastructure, particularly Al Fatah Highway Development Project, which is being carried out in accordance with the highest standards of accuracy, taking into account the traffic flow on this strategic street during construction, in which one completed or will reduce traffic congestion on the roads in the capital city of Manama. Al-Hawaj said that the project works to meet Bahrain's current and future development needs, as well as to revitalize the economy, as it connects Mina Salman intersection with the North Manama Causeway Bridge, which connects to Bahrain Bay. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. GCC Forum on Reality and Future of Research and Innovation began in Salalah. A forum titled The Reality and Future Research and Innovation in the GCC Countries was held in the Governorate of Dhofar today, according to Oman News Agency. The opening of the two-day forum was held under the patronage of His Highness Sayyid Marwan Turki Al Said, Governor of Dhofar. The event is organized by the Omani Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation in cooperation with the GCC Secretariat General. It reviews the most important research and innovation achievements in the research march of GCC countries, in addition to focus on ways to improve the quality of research and innovation. The program of the first day of the forum included 2 dialogue sessions. The first, titled Towards a Sustainable Research and Innovation Environment, dealt with the most prominent research and innovation achievements at the regional and global levels and the challenges faced by the GCC countries in implementing their strategic plans that support research and innovation. Meanwhile, the second dialogue session dealt with the international performance indicators as it discussed 2 global indicators, namely innovation and competitiveness. New leave rules issued under Oman's labour law. New leave rules have been issued under the new labour law, including an increase in the number of sick leaves days to 182 days. The new labour law was issued today after numerous consultations and discussions among the Council of Ministers and the Council of Oman with wide participation from various parties. The law came in to organize and codify work and to keep pace with the rapid developments in the work and employment system. Among the new laws, new leaves were granted, which represented the granting of 7 days of paternity leave, 15 days of caregiver leave to accompany a sick person, and an increase in the number of sick leaves to 182 days. The law also included privileges for working women, including 1 hour a day to take care of their child, maternity leave for a period of 90 days, and the provision of a place designated for resting in institutions in which the number of female workers exceeds 25. Female employees are also entitled to 1 year of unpaid leave to care for their children. Typhoon Doksuri batters Philippines, 1 dead, over 11,000 displaced. Typhoon Doksuri battered the northern Philippines on Wednesday with torrential rains and violent life-threatening winds, leaving at least 1 person dead and over 11,000 displaced, the National Disaster Agency said. Doksuri made landfall over Fuga Island of the northern province of Cagayan before dawn, packing maximum sustained winds of 175 kilometers per hour and gusts up to 240 km per hour, the Weather Bureau said. According to DPA, it was moving west-southward at 15 km per hour and was sweeping through the northmost part of the Philippines. Doksuri's winds knocked out power while trees were uprooted and houses damaged, said Edgardo Posadas, a spokesman for the National Disaster Agency. Posadas said the agency received a report of 1 person who drowned in the province of Rizal, east of Manila, due to flash floods. 2 people were injured, he added. Dozens of domestic flights have been cancelled, while sea travel has been suspended in affected regions, leaving 4,600 people stranded in ports, according to the Coast Guard. Heavy rain in India's capital raised new fears of flooding. Heavy rain brought flooding to an area near New Delhi on Wednesday, forcing some evacuations and schools closures as the region braced for more downpours 2 weeks after the Yamuna River burst its banks, inundating parts of the capital. Hundreds of vehicles were submerged in a commercial neighborhood in Noida city, which adjoins southeast Delhi. After the Hinton River overflowed, people living near its banks had to move to higher ground. Television footage showed and some neighborhood schools were closed, Reuters reported. Intense spells of rain fell on Delhi early on Wednesday, the weather department said, with 37 millimeters of rain in central parts and as much as 110 millimeters in eastern parts in the past 24 hours. The Yamuna River, which runs through the city, rose to a 45-year high following heavy rain in northern areas this month, flooding parts of the city and forcing the evacuation of thousands of people. Floodwaters reached the walls of historic Red Fort and engulfed a memorial dedicated to independence hero Mahatma Gandhi. The river had risen close to the danger level in Delhi early on Wednesday, the Central Water Commission said. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.